What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So Prague Pro prejudging is done and dusted. And we finally saw Michal Krizo on the IFBB Pro stage. One of the most awaited debuts in bodybuilding. So how did he fare against these IFBB pros? Well, I think this was a solid package presented by him and he is probably gonna win it here, considering that the lineup wasn't that deep. But even in this lineup, it isn't an easy win for him, and he's gonna have to fight for it at the finals. First of all, his posing really needs a lot of work. I have said it in the past as well that the criticism on his posing is genuine, and he needs to work on it big time. Secondly, his midsection doesn't have any details, and it takes away from his physique, especially when he hits the front shots like the front double bicep. And I do believe that the implementation of vacuum will help him a lot and he will look a lot more aesthetic in that pose. That being said, I think he really needs to work on his midsection if he wants to compete at the top level. Lower back and glutes needs to be modernized, and that is the truth with his overall look. It might be enough to win here, but the conditioning needs to be a lot more tighter if he wants to have a good showing at the Olympia level. Because let's be honest, he is gonna get eaten alive at the Olympia stage if he brings this kind of conditioning. His overwhelming size is making up for a lot of his mistakes, but he needs to work on bringing a more drier and conditioned look. And lastly, there was a lot of criticism on his oiling and polishing. It wasn't up to the mark. He was dripping all over. And even more than that, he was letting go of his stomach in between poses. He wasn't holding his stomach in like all the athletes should do in transitions between the poses. All in all, I think he's probably gonna win here, but he needs a lot of work on his physique. The guy who is giving him the most tough time is Turek. Apologies if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. The guy was in superb condition and he was holding his own against a giant like Michal Krizo, and he is very much in for the title fight and he can win it here if Michal isn't careful at the finals. Enrico Hoffman didn't make the final call out of top 4. He was top 6 however. I thought he looked really decent, but these other guys are taller and they brought the conditioning as well. Milan Sadek was also in the final call out and he is fighting for the 3rd place at the moment. So, what did you guys think about Michal Krizo's pro debut? Did he live up to the expectations or were you guys disappointed? Stay tuned for the finals and hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.